Hello, here we are with Hector Silva. He is telling us a little bit about Rise and Reach in Brickell. Cesar Camejo with Nicole Kasten. We are the Miami Living team, and we'll guide you a little bit through what's going to happen today. Hector, tell us a little bit.
Awesome. Well, first, thank you guys. I appreciate your time and that you would consider me for this. Today we have an amazing event happening at Rise Residences at Brickell City Center. We are actually unveiling our 10 new turnkey residences done by Stephen G. So these are 10 apartments that we have selected to become not only model units, but really homes that anyone can come in and fall in love with and know that you have an option to live at Brickell City Center with everything at your fingertips, and all you have to bring is your suitcase. Everything else
Buenos
is
días, amigo. Una pregunta, Héctor. Nos contabas que seleccionaron 10 unidades y que Stephen G las amuebló completamente, están listas para vivir. ¿Podrías decirnos qué tipo de modelos son? ¿Son de 2 habitaciones, 3 habitaciones, penthouse?
Claro. Tenemos apartamentos amueblados de 1 habitación, de 2 habitaciones, de 2 habitaciones más den, de 3 habitaciones, y un penthouse también amueblado que es de 4 habitaciones más un family room más cuarto de servicio.
Oh, increíble.
Square footage wise, what are we talking?
We have apartments ranging anywhere from about 1,000 square feet to 4,500 square feet.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the apartments here are really designed for true living. This isn't a building that was designed with a third-party tenant in mind. This is a building that was really designed for people who are going to live in the units, enjoy the spaces. The apartments are very, very generous in size. The rooms are square shapes. They're very, very easy to furnish and decorate. You don't have odd corners and angles. All of the apartments have a powder room or a half bath, so your guests never have to invade the spaces, the more intimate spaces of the family. The finishes are bar none, and they all really come ready to be lived in and to be turned into a home.
Fantastic. What price point are we talking about?
We have apartments starting from around 600,000. This is our starting point for 1-bedroom apartments. The 1-bedrooms range from $620,000. That would be on a low floor, like 11th floor, all the way up to $784,000, depending on where you're looking in the building and the type of apartment. The 2-bedrooms are from $887,000 up to about $1.3 million, depending on the model, the size, the orientation, the floor. 3 bedrooms are an amazing deal, and they start at $1,179,000 and go up to about $1.5 million.
Fully furnished.
Yeah,
Completed.
I can give you these units fully furnished at prices in these ranges. Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. How does it work if you want to finance? Is this basically those cash deals? You have to come with the money up front, or can you finance?
That's a really interesting question, because at Brickell City Center, we've closed already over 80% of the project, so we really have just the last few units remaining. But out of those over 600, maybe 50 units that have closed, only 30 have been with financing. The majority of our purchases have been with cash.
Okay.
Interestingly enough,
Amazing.
I think it's really good, because what that means about this building in this market is that the building is an incredibly stable building. We don't have anyone really in any sort of distressed situation. Usually this is a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th home for our residents, and it's a very, very discretionary purchase, and it's done with a very solid financial base. On the flip side, we have brought in a bank that is a preferred lender here, and that bank offers some incredible financing
Oh,
options
fantastic.
for people, for Americans, for green card holders, for foreign nationals. No matter where you're from, we have financing options for you.
For Venezuelans also?
Yes, for Venezuelans also. For Venezuelans,
Esa es una noticia muy importante, perdón. Héctor nos está comentando que el banco le da crédito a compradores de Venezuela y es lamentable, pero es una realidad en Florida. Son pocas las instituciones financieras, bancos en sí, o sea, estamos hablando de bancos que te dan los créditos a un no hard money, 10%, no 11%, 3% de comisión, sino que un banco le dé crédito a venezolanos es importantísimo y sobre todo en un proyecto de este nivel.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, why would people buy here? It seems obvious, but I like to hear it from you.
you know, people are buying in Brickell City Center because you have an amazing location, really. You are literally in the heart of Brickell, in the new heart of Brickell. You know, 10 years ago, Brickell was an area that was a financial district and was really the residents in much of Brickell, particularly in the core, were urban, mid to late 20s, early 30s, yuppies, you could call them, young professionals, and they were single. And the Brickell crowd is actually becoming a more mature crowd that now has families. You see baby carriages and strollers on the street that you didn't see before. And right now, if we looked at what developers were building 10 years ago, it was a lot of studios and 1 bedrooms and some 2 bedrooms for roommate situations, primarily targeted at investors. What we're building today are really larger apartments. It's
more family oriented. Because I've seen a beautiful playroom actually for the kids. You know, you have classes, you have everything right here. Actually, I do have some friends that, I think, we would like to live around here so that our teenage or children could just, feel like exploring city life, which previously was not really possible.
Yeah.
Here in Brickell. Now it becomes safe, you can go to the movie, you can go shopping, there are restaurants, there are ice cream places, you have it all right here in Brickell City Center. So it's really nice.
Yeah, you have it all here, and you have it all in Brickell because Brickell City Center specifically as a development transformed what it means to live in Brickell. It transformed what it means
Completely.
to have urban living in the urban core of Miami. Whereas before, to go shopping, you would have to drive to Dadeland Mall or Aventura Mall, or Sunset, Merrick Park, other places. Now, within the urban core, where there's a high-density population that is aging into a demographic where they're looking to make more purchases for themselves, for their families, for children, Brickell City Center provides that option. It's truly the heart of Brickell, and the main reason that people buy here is really to be a part of that, because what we have now in Brickell City Center, this is a shopping center that provides world-class dining, entertainment, shopping, and really just an experience that you have when you walk through that shopping center and you look up and you see a multi-dimensional, multi-sensory lifestyle center, the likes of which does not exist anywhere in the Americas. This company is from Hong Kong, and Swire really builds in a way that is the future. And it's the future that in the US we're now beginning to see, but that in Asia has existed for quite some time.
Creo que es importante resaltar que Brickell City Center realmente, los desarrolladores con este proyecto realmente lograron lo que tú estabas diciendo, darle el carácter urbano y de residencia a Brickell, y que es una compra muy wise, diríamos en inglés, no solo por lo que está construido ahorita, sino que esta es la primera etapa de Brickell City Center. Brickell City Center no solo cambió Brickell, sino que lo va a seguir cambiando. Son 4 etapas, donde la última torre es una torre de 80 pisos y ya está comenzando la segunda etapa, en un momento que quizás en Brickell solamente están arrancando 2 o 3 proyectos más. Swire y Brickell City Center siguen apostando a Miami, siguen cambiando el perfil de Brickell de una manera positiva y cada vez hacen más atractivo el vivir acá. Yo llegué a Miami en el año 2003 y quedé enamorado de Brickell. Siempre hemos vivido en esta zona, pero hay que reconocer que el Brickell del 2003 comparado con el del 2018 ahorita es una belleza. Y el Brickell que vamos a tener gracias a Swire en 6 o 8 años, pues va a ser totalmente diferente al que tenemos ahorita. O sea que sus unidades, por lo menos las desarrolladas por Brickell City Center, por Swire, son una compra inteligente, son una compra a futuro. Y eso es importante, tener el respaldo de un desarrollador que sigue apostando y que desea cambiar el perfil urbano. Eso es mejorable como punto de venta.
Así es, en realidad estamos hablando de una empresa que, como dices tú, César, que está apostando en Miami y apostando precisamente en Brickell. Esta empresa tiene una visión que para concluir el desarrollo de Brickell City Center y de la visión de Swire Properties, como quiera, nos faltan tal vez unos 10, 15 años en todo lo que tiene esta empresa planeada, y van a seguir adquiriendo terrenos para continuar planeando la transformación de la zona de Brickell y de todo el sur de la Florida. Pero así como bien comentaste, todo lo que vemos hoy en Brickell, que son 540,000 metros cuadrados de área construida en Brickell City Center, que incluye 50,000 metros cuadrados de tiendas comerciales dentro del centro comercial en los primeros 5 pisos de la construcción. Aparte de los 50,000 metros cuadrados comerciales, incluye 20,000 metros cuadrados de oficinas de las más lujosas y de las mejores, donde tenemos a McKinsey & Company, una empresa internacional de consultoría, tenemos a WeWork, tenemos a empresas de abogados corporativos muy importantes en la zona. Entonces, aparte de eso, hay 100,000 metros cuadrados de área residencial más un hotel. Y el hotel se llama East, que es una de las marcas que tiene Swire, que también tiene una división de hoteles. Pues todo eso es la primera fase de Brickell City Center, y mientras tanto faltan 3 más porque en total son 4 fases. Entonces en 2020 empieza la fase 2 de Brickell City Center, y una de las otras razones muy importantes por las cuales las personas están comprando ahora en este momento, pero ahora, es que Swire Properties tiene una motivación muy grande para vender en este momento.
Eso quería decirles, esta es como la fiesta de despedida de Rich and Rise. Esperamos que salgan la mayor cantidad de unidades. Es el momento de comprar, porque después vienen los otros desarrollos y bueno, ya estas oportunidades las habrán aprovechado otras personas y no el que no se presente, el que no venga, el que no compre.
Así es.
Does that mean that the next phase will be more expensive?
Yes, absolutely. So phase.
So we want to make sure to be in phase 1 before going to the next phase.
Yeah, if you're looking for an equity opportunity, like a real opportunity to get your chunk of Brickell while it's particularly accessible.
Yeah, you want to do it now.
This is the moment. This is really the
It's
moment.
a moment. I also think it's the moment because interest rates are also going up. So this is the moment, really. Go for it. I would say.
If you're financing, this really is a moment because the Federal Reserve Bank of the United States has projected, and they control, it's our central bank, they have already laid out their plan for interest rates. So we know for a fact interest rates are going up every quarter. They increase them by a certain amount, and that's just part of the national economic plan. So no matter what, you're going to pay more for financing later than you will now. So if you're looking to leverage, which is a very, very intelligent strategy at this point, if you want to expand your reach with the capital that you have to again grab your piece of Brickell, then today is really a moment. Another thing that I think is very interesting about this, that I was just discovering for myself the other day, every day I discover something new here, that when I look at the master plan for Brickell City Center, the west-facing units that we have in Rise are very, very interesting, because on these units, you have what are very, very open city views, and then you also end up picking up views of Biscayne Bay to the south, and Coconut Grove, Coral Gables.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
I noticed, yeah.
South Miami, and the bay is huge. It's a huge water view that no one expects in the west, because we're in the western frontier of Brickell, so there are no other buildings behind this project. And what's very, very interesting is that these west-facing units are at the most favorable price per square foot out of the inventory that we have. Meanwhile, when you look at east-facing units in this tower, and then when you look at the positioning of the future towers of Brickell City Center,
You'll be more closed in.
the west-facing units in Brickell City Center that are the best deal at the moment, because today, maybe somebody may prefer a view that you have in another unit, even though this is quite a beautiful view.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Tomorrow,
This
will be the premium view. This will be the most open view
fantastic.
that you have
Okay.
in Brickell City
I
Center.
have to keep that in mind.
Hector. Yeah.
Thank you, Hector.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bueno,
this is.
yes.
Thank
this
you
is
so much,
Miami
Hector.
Living Team,
You're very
Nicole
welcome.
Casten, César Camejo,
Thank
en
you for all
compañía
the
de Héctor
information.
Silva. De verdad, muchísimas gracias.
Gracias a ustedes.
Thank you.